Hello everyone, and welcome to the ESL Weekly Cup, number 97, finally.
Good evening.
Hey there, kid man.
Good Abend. Buenas noches. Bonsoir. Konbanwa. That's all the languages I speak. Damn you.
Kumquat.
Konbanwa. That's good evening in Japanese.
Ah, not Welsh. Which is
no.
Maybe for what it was. No, I'm not.
Really? Welsh?
No, I'm lying.
I was missing the whatever sound that was, but it seems Welsh. It seems Welsh.
If it involves some kind of noise at the back of your throat, then yes.
Yes.
Hello, no.
Some
No.
Noises.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Like I just said.
We've been waiting for quite a while.
Yes.
Do you guys notice?
Now, the reason this is because we actually have not 3 teams, but 13 teams playing in the ESL Weekly Cup. It's a little bit of advertisement, which I think may have gone over the edge, but it's good because we want teams to participate. And if you participated tonight and you're thinking, damn, I went out in the first round, then do not fear, because you should definitely come and join us again in the future. We're going to jump straight into game. Hello, Nick.
Hi.
How are you?
Brilliant.
Yay.
And slightly bored, but hopefully that is going to change.
It will do. Let's go over Celerius. Do you want to go over them first?
Yeah, sure. Starting off with Celerius Monkey. He's going to be the thief on the team. And, oh, surprise, it's going to be a dagger pistol thief. Marauder's Amulet. And we have Deadly Arts, Shadow Arts, and Trickery. Go for the improvisation build. No one has been choosing Executioner at all lately. And nothing else surprising whatsoever. Joker Loco. Warrior on the team. He's gonna be on a Settler's Shout Warrior, I assume. Shout. Yeah, there we go. We've got defense, tactics, and discipline. Celerius Lozax is gonna be on a Dagger Celestial Elementalist with the fire trait line.
Aren't they like cough sweets? Like lozenges? Like Lozax.
Cough sweets.
Isn't that like a cough sweet?
Lozax.
Anyway, sorry.
Lozax is a cough sweet.
It's like lozenges, yes.
Well, Is that a British thing? Because he's Spanish.
Oh, right, fair enough. They probably don't have lozenges in Spanish then. Can't imagine like the awesome
do
language.
Not in
Spanish
Germany,
language.
at least not that I'm aware.
Fair enough. Sorry.
Okay, next up. I love you, Pusita.
Oh, thanks, mate.
What, your name is Pusita?
Oh, no. I just thought that meant sandwich or something. Let's go.
Well, he's on a Necromancer. He's going to be playing that, well, not quite the Signet build. He's playing the Posy build with the Rabbit Amulet, going Conditioned.
The Posy build?
It is kind of his build, but most Necromancers have been going for a Celestial Signet build. And Posy then thought, no, I want to go Condi. I'm going to go Condi. He went Condi. This guy also went Condi. And next up, we've got Daemon. I'm going to call him. Demon.
He normally plays Guardian, actually.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. Demon.
No, not Demon.
Yeah, it's the same person.
No, it isn't.
Well, Demon and Daemon aren't the same person on Celerius. Really?
Wait,
are you sure?
Demon? Is Demon on Celerius?
I don't know, but anyway.
Is he?
Is the same
I'm not sure anymore.
They both play on Celerius. So it could be the same person, Nick.
Why do I not remember? Okay.
Guardian playing,
Anyways,
it's probably him.
Anyways, he's on a Mesmer going for the Marauder, not the complete balls out Berserker version. He's going for mental anguish.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing.
It is.
That's really throwing him to the wind.
Risky.
That is risky.
Throwing them to the wind.
No knocks, please. It's kind of cold and different. No, we're not. It's fine. Keep going.
I'm loving this. Okay, it's prismatic understanding and mental anguish. Do you want to continue with the blue team?
Oh, it's been a long day. It's been a long day, guys. Sorry. Oh, wow. Thursdays. It continues. So let's carry on this webcast. Wow, that's an old word. Elementalist is going to be played by Intigo here. Intigo normally very active in the chat, and that's all we'll say about that. He's going to be playing Dagger Elementalist with the whole Holbrook rune there, going for the fire line, so Firelli. Syndroneer, the boss himself, playing very well in the latest ESL. Oh yeah, man. I mean, he played boss. He was the boss on Sunday. MVP of the day.
Is he Lord Sugar?
Oh, I don't know. Shadow Arts, I don't know what you mean anyway. Shadow Arts Thief.
What?
Playing right there.
Island Sugar?
I don't know. I'm a noob.
You're British.
Yes, I know. Helseth going to be playing Pack Rune with Marauder Zambia. Of course, Vamp Rune is banned in these cups. So he's going to be playing Great Sword Torch, going for probably standard Shatter build there, going with the PU. And we're going to go for Denshi, who's going to be playing No, he's not at all.
What?
I was just getting used to it. He's playing Scepter Focus with the Scholar and Marauder Rune there. Let's just see what he's going for. He is going for full fresh air. It's just haven't seen it for such a long time. Just went straight for there and trying to find out if he is indeed running at that build. Still got the similar utilities.
Oh, he's gonna love it.
Great Sword. He's gonna love it.
And he's on Scholar runes.
Yep.
Damn. Well, he can't go Vamp, but still Scholar. That's
oh yeah.
Balls out, one might say.
You really like that phrase. And then finally, Dagger Fire Elementalist with the whole
I mentioned earlier in the chat, I'm not wearing pants right now.
I'm wearing shorts.
Are you? Amateur.
I'm not showing anyone. Anyway, splits of this game. Nick's going to go through them. Get your balls out.
Okay, let's get ahead into the game. On the red side, we have Celerius. On the blue side, it's being HoT. And for the split, it looks very aggressive from the red side. We have 4 people stealthing up, although we might see a split. Yeah, it's pretty equal there. I thought at first maybe everyone is going to the waterfall, but they want to secure that midpoint after all, but very holding back a lot. Don't want to go into the aggression early on, don't want to get caught out. And the first aggression we see, Joker Loco in theory could have been spotted, but 2 people from blue venturing onto the quarry already and want to make quick work of their Necromancer. And they do. Dang.
Yeah, it's the best target to go for. Look at the portal, quick portal from Helseth over towards mid to take out Lozix here. He's going to be knocked back by that Great Sword 5, of course, with the rest of the blue team coming in for that extra damage. He's surviving quite well at the moment, but he does have some support there as well. Looks like Joker Loco is doing a good job at supporting his fellow Elementalist. Fellow, because he's a warrior.
Okay, yeah. Denshi right now standing around a bit. He was waiting for something. Was he waiting for cooldowns? No, he wasn't. He's trying to get some damage down on Lozix right there, but no success thus far. Gets immobilized, gets a lot of damage in his face. Of course, very open to that one as the fresh air elementalist is running away. Makes his escape, actually. At least into the direction of Waterfall, where we already have 2 down people of red, so that's going to be a safe haven for one of the blue guys.
Yeah, Celerius Monkey and Demon just going down over there. Posey going to pick up, sorry, the Necro on Celerius going to pick up that quarry node now, so we jump into Lozix again, see how he's going to be able to hold on to this node. He should be fine for now. I'm going to just jump into Helseth as he tries to approach the Necro here in coordination with also Denshi as well. A lot of burst damage comes out onto our Love You Pusita, and we are going to see him potentially go down quite soon, unless he can pull out Plague, which is exactly what he just did. He's going to be able to survive for a little bit longer here, of course. Still really susceptible to damage in that state. He does have some support coming out from Monkey, as Loco is supporting him quite well, though, because he gains a lot of HP. So that's
he's open to damage, not really taking much of it. And he uses other available cooldowns nicely before going into that Plague form. A lot of Necros have a very, very itchy Plague form trigger finger. Pusita did it well.
Shadow Refuge.
Now going into downstate. Celerius Monkey on max range, trying to go for the rest. Does manage to almost going down with the ban assistance on the side there. Yeah, that makes it a bit more easy. They're going to get the decap over there because they need to fall back. They need to be a bit careful. But actually, Pusita went out of the Shadow Refuge and is now just open for the picking.
Denshi really gets to play the build he wants to play, apparently, as they do take out I Love You Pusita in the end. Red team members are going to start to bail towards mid, see if they can get anything extra here. Maybe someone from red team might want to hit towards this waterfall now, as
but the mid point is going to be picked up with 3 people on there, actually. One porting out, going back to the waterfall. They had the decap before. Damon left the portal there, but it's going back to mid. I think they should swap people out. They should swap people out, but they've got 1 down already. They don't want to risk it. They don't want to try and go for the 2 points before they have established the dominance in the team fight, and then she might be the opening that they need. But Syndra now with the defensive refuge coming out, then she venturing through. Actually, going out of it fairly quickly. Wants to go aggressive on Posita again, who seems to be liking that quarry node.
Well, they're not. The blue team are just kind of mini zerging across the map while Scovo is trying to sustain points. Like, he's gone back to mid because it enables him to push onto the point to start something, while red team trying to get and contest on their quarry node now are not able to do that. They need to pull these three members, Lord Helseth, Denshi, and also Sin, apart. They need to push to Waterfall. They need to play free cap at the moment to split these squishy builds up, use their sustain in terms of HP to their advantage, because at the moment they're just losing member by member here. You can see the fear coming out from the warrior there as he tries to give some room for oh no, for Damon to go for the res, not able to in the end. We can see Lozix go into the full dead down state there as well. Looks like Loco is going to be the next target here. He drops down to about 4k HP. Blue team members trying to get the focus on him. No HP, no actual focus onto blue at the moment at all. And again, we're going to see the Necro pick up that close point there, which pulls Helseth away. But you know he's going to get some backup pretty soon. There's Syndrome there in the background as well.
He's really loving that quarry. He's not going away from it. As soon as it's open, he's going to get the decap after the respawn. But sadly, he also dies on it quite a lot. Holding his own fairly well right now, making the most of his life force. Gets the heal off. Maybe trying to retreat into the base would be the optimal decision right now. Gets immobilized, however. The damage could be difficult. Oh, the steel fear we see coming out. Portal was set. Oh, that was from Helseth. Did he actually want to use that?
Not too sure, but maybe he wants to come back and just be tempting to just come back. Just he's going to watch the map probably, and as soon as Posey comes out, he might actually use his portal and go back over towards him. Oh no, he's actually not going to do that there at all. And Syndrome actually goes down towards that midpoint there as well. Intigo trying to get for the res now as well. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get that. He's not getting close, and he's going to be taken out here unless he needs to be careful. Syndrome actually very close to being res, but Intigo has to pull away and make sure that he's going to be able to survive in the end. Syndrome does try and port and second instance to try and get back up, but to Intigo here, it does almost go down just because the amount of the amount of time he stayed there to try and get that res. But coming back with Scovo now, the red team don't want to focus too hard on that really sustained fight there. They've got to be careful. 2-cap coming in for the red team at the moment, slowly bringing it back. Good, this is it, look. We said earlier, focus free caps, that's going to work for them a lot better.
It feels a bit like Bring On HoT got a little bit cocky over on that quarry. They were too hung up on that on Posita there, who always retreated just back into the base where they weren't really able to do much.
They're pushing him away. Look, they've actually killed Denshi now, and they're going to be able to push him away. Vapor,
but they can't.
Vapor from onto the portal there. Look at the point. They've got the decap as well. And they're fully regrouped onto the node, which is clear with that portal. Good job from Helseth. And they're going to be able to take the kill. It was a good job from them, to be honest. And really, Celerius missing the portal there completely, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we did have Red in a situation.
Oh, they got Denshi down there again.
Manage kind of a comeback. The kill on Denshi would be very, very detrimental here. Denshi is going to get the damage. Helseth left off of that, but we have Posita down as well. The Celerius monkey already on him. Gets the stealth from Loco with a bit assistance. Get him back up, and they can just sustain it. But in the meantime, the blue team just kept on picking on the other points. Got the mid cap, got the waterfall cap, and Damon is bit lonely there. Don't know if he really wants to go into that 1v1. If anything, it's going to take ages for them to get.
That nice blink port down from Helseth there to make sure he's going to be able to take him out. In the end, they're actually going to be able to take out the Necro here as well. And they got the support they wanted. Because Red Team aren't pushed across 3 nodes again, they've been collapsed onto 2-cap, and this is where it feels like they're going to be losing it again unless they get some pressure back onto that waterfall point. They need to send Monkey over to that node to get the possible decap to stretch this blue team out again, because they are going to pick up the 2-cap mid. Still being contested over, and red team might lose another player here. Demon going into the PU stealth there as well, as he is going to re-engage. That's really gutsy there from the Mesmer, but he did have some cooldowns to get him away. But we've got Denshi on his back as well, and they are going to pull him into the down. Sorry, that wasn't Tigo. Are we going to see a banner play coming out from the warrior here? He's got banner. They pulled out. We've got Shadow Refuge. No, he's being interrupted. No, it's too much.
Right now he isn't. He just has too much damage on himself. Get the block ability out. Jumps into Helseth. And that Blood Frenzy is going to be the end of him. Although Lozak's trying to go for the rest stomp from Denshi. comes first, though. It seems really like Celerius, after that one small thrive, after the comeback opportunity there, once that was over, they seem a bit on tilt. They seem to try and salvage the situation somehow, venture onto the side notes, try and get the decaps, but split themselves up too much and open up the opportunity for the blue team to pick them off on the side notes without really having any risk. So they're basically playing at least a 4v5 for, well, the last 2 or 3 minutes of the match.
Here we go. Monkey's bringing it back for the red teams for them to possibly regroup. They need to be careful here. If they lose anyone else on this map, it's going to make it even more difficult for them to come back, especially if the Lozix goes down over on the midpoint. The Mesmer needs to also stay alive here as well because they need to get some ability on this map. The Ellie's still struggling, does get Shad up on there, and he's going to be taken out. Oh no! Where's the warrior? He's got banner, who's coming in? Yeah, brings out the banner, and we have got a res. He might have been res before that, actually. I'm not too sure. I just missed that, unfortunately. There's quite a lot going on at the moment over on the midpoint. Everything is on mid. Monkey did get the decap at Quarry. Now he needs to go for it at Waterfall. That's what he's doing. He's starting to move out to get that decap. Blue team
I don't actually think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. They just found a bit of a leg to
they've got
stand
Denshi down,
on
though.
in mid. They got Denshi down, but it's going to be a res no matter what. It's going to be the first. We see, did he actually get the stealth there? We see a couple of people moving over. Refuge coming out. Itigo trying to go for the res. It's going to be the res for him. That's the damage of Monkey we were lacking there. I think he should have stayed in mid, even though he's buying his team a little bit of time with that decap, and they got Syndrome down now. It's a bit too much of a risk, and they could have just sustained in that mid fight to try and get a roll of that.
But look, Helsef picks up, goes for the possible res on Sin there, but he gets cleaves out again. They need to try and pick up a cap here. It's all well and good winning some of these kills, but in the end, we're actually going to see Celerius start to go down here with Demon going down, and also Celerius. Monkey, I love you. Pusita, also Joker, very close to going down himself. We've already seen the banner being used, and Red Team haven't been able to sustain this. They've been able to get the decaps. They sustained it to a degree, but it's just too long in the tooth for them, unfortunately. It does look like Blue Team are just going to come out of the map and get these decaps when the kills have come out. They really just want to get the kills. Are they trying to win this map on points alone on kills?
Well, they could also go for a Lord Rush right now. It's not really anything standing in their way, and it looks like they're pushing towards it, chasing two people, chasing Loco especially. He's invisible right now. Might make it into the door, and Demon coming out from the side. It feels like Red Team is lacking a bit on the execution, with which I especially mean the execution of the kills. As soon as someone's in downstate and there's something like a stealth res attempt, they completely lose focus on their damage, and way too many people have gone up in situations where they should have been downed.
Well, at the moment, Red Team could have taken this to their advantage. They've been pushed to their base, so send someone through the base to Quarry to cap it, right? Rather than stay right at your spawn and just die one by one. Syndrome gets the res here as well.
With all three neutrals? With all three neutrals, I would have gone for the team fight there. They are too far behind, and if they can't win a team fight in any situation, even if they're being pushed into their own base, where they definitely have the position advantage of going back through the portal every now and again, then it's going to be over anyways.
Yep, there is also that, but the thing is that with the points that the way they are, and the time as well, because that was like 4 minutes when we started to see that happen. They've still not had any caps come into the map. Even if they get 150 points, they're still going to be behind as well. So we've seen Helsef going through that portal there as we see him go back towards midpoint. Red Team have a 2 cap coming into their favour at the moment, but still Blue Team have a possibility of going for Lord, like you said before, and we are going to see a possibility. No, Monkey is going to come back. Syndrome going for decap over on the waterfall as well. But yeah, at the moment, Red Team do have a 2 cap, but they've got a long way to go in this 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which I don't think is going to be possible, especially because of
Demon, the rest so close there. We've got the stealth back up. 3 people now committing, getting him back up. That puts him in a position where they might actually be able to sustain that. Is it just me, or did we not really see any potence from Celerius thus far?
They're about to use one now. They're going for Lord Rush.
Wait, well, 4. They're not arranged.
Demon's going.
Someone needs to stay mid.
Doing it.
Someone needs to stay mid, and they need to just pray.
They're going for Lord Rush.
That the other team is not going for a Lord Rush.
Yeah, they are.
If this is the Lord Rush on blue, this is no That makes no sense.
There's no defense from Reds. Yeah, I mean they're only sending three. They're sending 3 guys, but Red Team. Oh, they've got the Necro. He might be able to
But
do a
what's
lot
he
to
gonna do?
CC here. I mean, he can
It's
CC.
still 1 minute 18. That's too much. That's going to be
And Red
be a
Team are
kill of the
dying.
Red Lord.
Red Team are dying at Blue Lord as well. Oh god, even versus just 2 members there. It's enough to push the Red Team back, and this is going to be a failed Lord Rush if anything. Are we going to see the Warrior going to be able to bring Noah up? No one's going to be up if he's in a down state. Blue Team going for that full Lord kill now as well. It's very slow as Posey's doing, the Necrosoy is doing a great job at trying to defend this Lord at the moment. But in the end, they're just going for the kill on him. There is no focus on the Lord. They just want to get the kill.
Respawn might actually now work in their favor.
Yeah, they've got
double cap. They're picking up points.
Yeah, but how fast are they going to get the kill?
Celerius Monkey's a bit over-exaggerating on that res, but gets him up in the end. No damage on the Lord thus far. The respawn is going to put them in right in the base. We still have the
This
mid
could be
contested.
cheeky.
They're going
Denshi!
to defend that Lord. Denshi is going to go down. We have 1 cap. The second one is going to be contested, and it is going to be neutralized after a while. But they picked
need
up
to go
more
Lord
than
now.
50 points.
They need to go. They've got
are
20
in
seconds.
range to go for the Lord.
They've got 20 seconds, Nick. they can't win.
Damn.
I know. I was
No, they can't.
with you.
Oh.
I was with you in the hype, but there is no one in range. They know they've lost.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for
One
the
more
Red Team.
minute to that, and that could have
Yeah.
actually worked.
Yeah, they could have been able to win this in a very clutch ending. Unfortunately, not able to in the end. Celerius losing out to bring on HoT by 90 points there in the end. GG to both teams. We're going to check out the next map. Let's see how that goes. Good job!
As I try to breathe water, which is not a good idea if you're not a fish.
So,
Learn from experience.
indeed. So, what we're going to do is also, after this series, I'm going to, during the break, I'm going to do a gem code giveaway. But what you must be doing is following the channel for a chance for that to happen. So, you've got to follow the channel, the little purple button below the video. If you wanted to follow the channel, you'll have a chance of winning some gems later on. If not, then meh. There's not much I can do about this. If you don't follow the channel, then you don't have a chance to win the gems. There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
I'm not selling you our Twitters. If you want to follow us, it's up to you.
No, you have to.
Oh yeah, I know.
There's no real reason, but you still have to.
Sometimes I tweet pictures of my food.
Yeah, for me it's mostly grumpy Nick bitching about things about the world.
Yep. Like, why aren't I wearing trousers?
Yeah. Because I have
Me.
no lower portion of my body. I exist from the belly button down.
Wow.
No, up.
I was gonna say, wow. Your face. Is
All of
not-
this is an optical illusion.
Yeah. Also, by the way, this is the original esports beanie. It started on EU.
Can't
Just
even
saying.
see you.
I know. Sorry, I'm wearing a beanie today. I'm tired.
Are you?
Yeah. You got Charlie in the background there as well. Yeah.
You or
exactly,
me?
yeah.
Wait, is mine is not visible. No, he's just there. Just there.
You should put him on the back behind you.
Wait.
You should do it now. The lies! You are so wearing trousers. You lied.
What?
Okay. Well, you wore a hat a while ago, so this is kind of the same thing.
I've got my hat as well. They're over there.
Hello, people in chat. Yes, we noticed
Hi.
you. Don't worry. You
No.
look great, mate. You look great.
I know.
It's all good.
Don't have to tell me.
Okay. Just asking them to go when ready, but make sure you follow the channel to have a chance of winning some gems. I'm not going to tell you how many. It will be at least 400. I need to double check my offers.
400?
Offers. Yes.
There's a 400 gem code.
It's from somewhere else.
Somewhere else, damn.
Sounded weird. Anyway, let's go into the game where I shall update this.
Why do I have 1.6k gold?
I don't know. Do you want to give some of it away?
No, I like gold.
How do you have 1.6k
I've
gold
no
when you
clue.
don't play?
I'm not a PvE
Got
boy.
more than me. That's
Well,
like almost double.
We gotta try harder then as we go into the next map of this best of three. Currently in the lead. It is HoT something. Bring it on, HoT or something. And then we've got Celerius on the red side. They're grouping up right now. Are they going to try for stealth? Maybe Indigo very open. Is he going to be caught? First you see Lance. The second one we see the flash coming out to the side. And he makes it safely into mid. They don't get the first pick. And they're very delayed onto their march onto the far point. But close point is going to be picked up afterwards as well. Lozek's going down with the mower. Portaled through. Very nice. Finally some portal work going on here.
Yeah, much better there. We actually got the Necro playing on the Minion Mancer as well. Joker going down low over on the midpoint there. Probably could have switched positions actually, whereas the portal was still up. But Lozix is going to try and regenerate him to full HP, but not able to in the end, unfortunately, as Helseth and the rest of the members come in there to try and get the kill onto him. Damon tries to go for the res there, but in the end, we are going to see a res coming out for the red team. Good sustain there from them on this mid node. We've got the Necro versus Scova there over on the side points. Over on Alta, so red team trying to be a bit more offensive, playing the 3-point game here. Celerius Lodix going down quite far again over on this midpoint. Really the only man, we're not seeing a lot of damage coming from red, but they do get Syndranir down here as well. So they need to try and pick up this kill on him. We're going to see a Shadow Refuge coming out on the side. It's going to be back up. Red team need to try and sustain this for as long as possible if they can. Posey being very gutsy going for that kill over on the altar there as well. Joker now, are we going to see a banner coming out from him? We're not. Monkey does
Posey
get
playing a
killed
minion
in
build?
Yes.
Oh god.
I don't know why he's going against the elements list in the Minion Mancer build, but okay.
He's playing the Minimancer soldier build, so let's see how that works out. Apparently in a 1v1 against an elementalist, not too great for him, but right at this present moment, still have mid contested and 1 point for each of the teams. But Lozex, again, Lozex seems always to be the opener for the other team to engage on.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, right now as well, so they're trying to get the kill now on Monkey as he does eventually in the end get some stealth and moves back out. Denshi going to go for the full cap there, sorry, the D cap there over on the temple. And as slowly as we come back into this game, we're probably going to see a couple of red team members, as I said there, go into the down state as Denshi gets the full D cap there over on that temple point.
They need to just leave from there. There's no real point in Joker Loco trying to do anything right there. Maybe trying to just win the sustain war on mid and not get bursted instantaneously. While over on there, very nice. With the portal back, Mesmer Demon now in mid to actually lend some support. And we're going to see the pick of the altar picked up. Temple is going to be the way to go right now.
Is that Hellsurf double portal? Right next to each other. He just wants to get that cooldown back.
No, I think it was Hellsurf as well as.
Yeah, it could be. Demon, yeah, his portal cooldown is up, so it must have been that indeed. Posey actually picked up the altar in the end, and they're actually bringing points back in. But it feels like Blue Team trying to get those kills. Syndranir trying to pick up Demon here on the side, picks up some stealth himself to get away, and he's going to refocus, I think, as we come back into the point. They want to try and get Lozitz back up. Are we going to see
Hellsurf actually jumped down on the side.
Interrupts are good on the banner, actually, as well. Not able to use that banner very often here.
Hellsurf is in a tricky situation right now. He's trying to just outrange him and trying to line of sight, but he's so low on cooldowns. He had a load of cooldown there, needs to try and avoid all the cluster bombs on the side. This is really a cheeky battle going on. Heal back up. He's got the PU stealth, which is going to last for ages. And oh, the random dodge. He misses the mower on Monkey, and he's just trying to wait for him to come back out. We see the proc of the panic strike, but doesn't get the follow-up damage. Needs to retreat because Indigo's there as well. Buff was picked up, of course, 11:30. The stillness buff going over to the blue side, but right now we have complete stalemate. 2 cap on both sides with the benefit of that buff.
Feels like Intigo and Scovo are playing fairly seriously at the moment, while Denshi, Syndranir and Hellsurf are just running around getting the kills. which, you know, isn't to say that they're not playing seriously because they're still doing a good job, but that's what their job is.
That's a valid
so
technique.
Screw what I say.
Kill people.
Indeed, which is very effective, of course. We're going to see Lozix not get onto point in time, unfortunately. We're going to see Orta fall into the hands of blue team as well. Celerius Monkey goes into downstate there, and full death as we go back over to the midpoint, which is still capped fully at the moment. Don't know why the Warrior's standing on this node at the moment. He's just starting the engagement off. Mesmer Demon comes into point. He's going to be able to get that illusionary wave off and knock back opponents on mid. They need to try and knock down this kill onto the main target, really, most of the time should be on Denshi over on the temple at the moment. Posey is over here as present with Lozix. They should be able to sustain to a degree, but they need to pull Denshi into some AoE cleave here. Lozix doing a good job at surviving. Should be able to pull enough conditions to pressure Denshi a little bit. But we're not seeing much damage come out.
Mid is going so well for Celerius right now. It looks like Helseth and
sure?
also to some extent Syndrome. Well, okay, now we have the downside. But they were just not landing anything. None of the skills were connecting. Everything was dodged, sometimes randomly, sometimes on purpose. But now just them chasing Loco is going to be a bit of an issue. Loco on the side, brought down by the pain train. We have, Lozix down, Posey down on that same point.
That knock onto Monkey really stopped the res. Good job from Elseth pulling out that knockback from the Great Sword, of course. And 3 members of Red Team down, Nick, unfortunately. They are going to pick up the altar, but, you know, the Red Team need to start gathering around that top point, as we will see the Stillness and Tranquility buffs coming out in 15 seconds, which is very unfortunate for Red.
They need to regroup before that. They are going to have the respawn in time. But they need to be very, very, very hesitant on the next engage. I think the fighting that's going on right now is a bit too dangerous, especially because they're also losing their home point. So it's no defensive right now with just a bit of scrimmage to waste cooldowns.
If they need to get the bottom buff, like blue team are everywhere at the moment. The red team are trying to get the caps back up. I mean, we've got slow movement now. Red team are down below. But is it just Damon down here as well?
It's Damon, yeah.
Jesus, this is risky. Even Denshi's going to go for the cap here onto Tranquility. Of course, if you are new to Guild Wars 2 and you're thinking, we haven't seen this map.
Out. Whoa, that close range portal.
Yeah, well, it helped to a degree, but he's going to need some help. Are we going to see the banner coming out from Joker? He does have the cooldown.
Not going to get any miles on that one. The rest was interrupted.
No, there we go.
Banner on the second try.
Good job.
Going to come out. Oh, and the bottom buff is contested. What do we have in the upper? Right now, it's only a 1v1 going on as we have the pain train actually advancing towards Lozix, trying to contest the only point that's currently in the hands of the red team. And Monkey pulling out. So we have the mobility also on the upper side of the map, while the bottom buff right now only contested by Posey.
Yeah, they need to pull something out here. We are going to see the down of Lozix here. Over on the temple, unfortunately this isn't good. He's going to vapor form. We can see the Thief +1 over on this stillness buff. Sorry, not +1. He's just 1v1 at the moment. We're not going to see anything else coming out from down the bottom. Red team really need to pull something out here.
Moving into that refuge again. The Thief is the saving grace again and again and again. And we actually don't see the decap on the midpoint. Cindernet just moving on. He's trying to get the kill on Monkey.
He doesn't even kill. He doesn't even. Well, he will kill. He doesn't even care. They just want to get the kill. Demon about to go down as well. Goes low, but does get the stealth out with the PU and is able to survive that longer. Posey being really gutsy here. Tries to go for the Tranquility buff while everyone else is being distracted as well. So very, very gutsy from him. And they have got the 1 cap on the map, both teams. But at the moment here, over on the temple, Intigo versus Lozix doesn't feel like a great use of their time. Red team members going down again on the rest of the map. Joker trying to contest this Tranquility.
Good portal. Down below right now, Posey managed to... Well, it's a bit further apart. Not really the max range of the portal, but Posey definitely saved right now with that. Damon coming to the rescue, but the damage is still on there, and he doesn't have any plague to go into. A bit of Death Shroud keep him alive for the time being, but it doesn't look like Damon can really get the burst on anyone to try and fend them off Posey. He's going down and he should not go for the rest. That's just too dangerous. Try and get most amount of damage going on there. Oh! They need to rotate someone else into that.
Syndrid, it goes down top, and they're able to, if they get Helseth as well, they can pull off a stillness, and this will help to come back. They're 100 points down. They can still do something about this, but they need to potentially put someone downstairs as well, because we've seen Posey going into the downstate. Stillness is respawned, as it has not actually... Helseth's still bothering on the side. See, now...
But Monkey's in a good position.
Yeah, Monkey...
that random dodged.
They need to pull someone over to the side. They're losing their caps. They've got 2v1, but Helseth can kite. This area is so open that Helseth can easily kite and stay alive at the present. And the red team really need to take a look. Joker's gone for it now. They've just realised that they needed to take advantage, but now he's moved at a weird time when really Monkey is in a position in a 1v2 now, but he can just randomly hit.
How good was Helseth doing there? That is ridiculous.
It's too much of a good opportunity for him to kite there. And the Thief can, but he's got the Mesmer and Thief there, and they can just jump onto him in a second and take him out. So he's not got as much advantage there, unfortunately. We're going to drop down to mid. Still 1 cap apiece. It's possible to come back. We do have the 2-minute 30 buff of Tranquility. And again, as I was describing before, if you've just come in and you're thinking, what is going on? This is the Temple of the Silent Storm map. We have 3 capture points, Conquest Mode. We have 2 buffs which come out, which are the buffs that matter. These buffs are okay, but they don't really mean much. But otherwise, we're looking at one currently here. This gives you double cap points on nodes, and the point cap below, which is called Tranquility, gives you all of the points, capture points, into your favour. And if you get the combination of Tranquility and also Stillness, which is what this one called upstairs, then you get a massive comeback to your point score, which is why I don't want to call it too...
What?
Wow.
I have... How... Wait, how did he just... No. How did you rest just there on the stillness buff? I completely missed that.
My camera wasn't it, but I was busy.
No, never mind, Vengeance.
It was probably...
That confused the hell out of me right there.
We can see 2 cap coming in for the red team again in a moment. Minute, and they've got the rebuffing coming up as well. Although we've still got Tranquility and Stillness being contested. I think this is the longest amount of time I've ever seen this being contested for. Actually,
it's almost the longest amount of time I've seen, at least in the last couple of months, a temple map played.
Oh, that's true. We haven't had many temple maps played. Yeah, that's true. As it is. Red team really need to decide what they're going to do. At the moment, they are in too many mines. They're pushing both Stillness and Tranquility. They're losing members again. If they do not pick something out soon, they will not be able to come back. It's 460 points now to the blue team, really. You give this game to them, we get another 5 points. We got them
Posey's down below.
Yeah.
This is looking like a Tranquility pickup for Scovo. He's going for the channels. Anyone going to drop down? Right now, Intigo picking up the upper one. This might almost be a double buff, but Lozex went down, was saving grace for that one.
Another pop.
Even at the top? No, another one
just re-popped.
Oh, God. Sadly, they cannot stack.
It's over now, unfortunately, for the blue team, because we got Stillness and 1 cap popping, so you can see up there that marker means that we are getting double cap points. So red team are going down here as well across the map. 500 points is spent, and that's going to be bring on HoT going to the final of this ESL Weekly Cup.
Yeah, and it could be a good final.
Explosions.
Because if we have a look at the other semifinals, that is High Scoregasm, which is at least some members of Salt, versus Vermillion, which is the new name of Orange Logonaires. Whoever makes it there is at least going to put up a fight against this kind of mix and matching of high tier players we see in Bring On HoT.
Yeah, indeed. Because we had to wait for quite a while for the teams to get into the arena, unfortunately we won't be able to bring you the other semi-final because that has been started to play. More than likely is over. But if we have got if we don't have a result, then we will hit over to there and see what indeed is the crack.
But we have to take a bit of time to actually figure out if that's still going on or if we can bring you the finals in a second. So we're going to go to a break and try and figure that out. Either we're going to be back in just a second with the other semi-final, or in maybe a few minutes with the finals.
Don't forget to also follow the channel for a chance to win gems during the finals. See you later, or sooner, hopefully, in a bit. Hey everyone, welcome back to the ESL Weekly Cup. We're going to go to the third map in our other semi-final. Let's just grab the thingy here. I've just got to change the nooms.
What? About big bear?
Indeed.
You mumbled something. And I don't know what.
Oh god. Oh good lord. Okay, we are going to
That
go...
wasn't even that random.
It wasn't that random. No, indeed. We are going to start the game here. I just need to make sure I've got the scoreboard adjusted. And we will get on with this game. Ah, good lord, what's happening? Vermillion is which team? The red
team.
Okay. Nick, we're going to go through the splits on the map. I'm just going to change the scores while you do
It's
something
1-1
first.
right now, isn't it, Jebro? The map going on, and on the blue side, it is not Salt. They called something else. I can't remember what.
Scoregasms.
What? Orgasms?
Scoregasms.
Scoregasms.
Nick, please.
And Vermillion on the red side. Looks like from the red side, we do only have one bunker mid. While we see an aggression towards the far node. Zuik falling back right now. Is he going to be fast enough? No, Elko already down. From the red side there, Storm Zuik's gonna be holding that neutral. We saw a portal being set on mid just in case they need it, but right now we've got an Elementalist 1v1 in mid and the blue team pushing over hard to Mansion, trying to chase the Argineer off. He's already on his way trying to escape, and Curve the thief? Curve is on the thief. And he can't really do much against it either, so they're falling back over to mid.
Jesus, Curve is really on a thief. I've never seen him on a thief before in competitive gaming.
I've never seen him on anything but an Elementalist.
I knew he played, maybe he's tried it before, but I've not really played with him or against him on that. But anyway, jumping over to Waterfall very quickly. Sorry, over to the Windmill. Wow, Waterfall, okay. This 1v1 will be going on for quite a while. As we go over to the midpoint, Zuik in the downstairs here. We're going to see Curve the Thief trying to get the res here, but going in for a little bit too much damage. He aren't an Elementalist anymore. Argineer also trying it as well. Elixir S proc comes out. He's going to have to move away here. Needs to be very careful himself. Might have
2
his stuff
seconds
as
till
well.
the heal.
Oh.
He's not going to be in time. Going down on the kills definitely go over to the side of Scoregasm.
Check out Scoregasm here. Doing a good job actually in this game. Bane's playing his portals well. In the last cast we actually saw Bane's and the rest of the blue team doing pretty well. Wasn't there a go for, or was it last Wednesday? Oh my god, I can't remember if they go for or not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Curve does get out of that Shadow Refuge and does dissipate away. Red team not able to push it out any score actually on the map as it goes. It's not 0-0, I believe it is 1-1 at present as well.
Should be 1-1 this.
Yeah, not bad. There we go. Sorry about that. We will update that score.
Fix that. Going for 3 split. We see the Warriors punching each other in the face on one side. In the mid, Curve currently getting the decap. What is happening there? We have Elementalist on the run. He's trying to get away, giving up that midpoint. Actually, no one picking up that cap thus far. They are so on the kills right now. Those caps just seem irrelevant.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, Red team are just not coming into this game at all. We've got to see some +1s coming out from Curve here. The opportunity to go over towards the Mansion in the 1v1. We have seen Knight Jr. coming into the downstate. I believe we must have had a +1 here. I did miss exactly what went on over on this point. I'm being a bit slow with the old eyes today. Unfortunately, a little bit tired. But we are going to see damage coming back out onto Argineer here. Let's go check his build out and see what he's running. He is running Marauder with Centaur there as well. Wouldn't normally pick that out, but the proc comes out from the Elixir S. Has got his heal, but that gets interrupted there as well. And he's going to be taken into the downstate. This grab on Alcor. He's not got any banner up as well to run, so he's going to be running defense on this point until the rest of the red team members can come and back him up. +1 from Curve.
From the side, trying to go for the res, but the damage, he's not an Elementalist, he's going to take loads of damage. Alcor can't go for the banner there, still on cooldown. Also, the res is a bit much to ask. We've got the Moa on Alcor, he's trying to run, but the Panic Strike proc is going to bring him down, although a bit of a dodge there on the side, using the Moa mechanics to its fullest. But blue team with a successful defense of the Mansion. Mid picked up. Are they going to push over to the far? I think they would be caught out a bit much if they try to push for the far. And we have the Pain Train duo trying to go for the quick kill on Snowball. first bit of burst was dodged quite nicely. Did we see Argineer on the trebuchet there to support?
Yep, he's dropped onto the onto the treb there while Alcor makes his way back out into the map. So map is fully open now. Curve tries to come over for the support over on the windmill as well in this mini skirmish, but Curve gets called out there. Watching out for Baines. He's got to be careful to make he doesn't go down. Alcor coming into the point. Does he have Banner up? 40 seconds left, so they're going to have to go for the hard res on him. But Curve is put to full dead state now as well. So we've got the sustain coming out on this node. Zuik, Alcor, and also Argineer dropping in. Shoot goes down into the down state here as well. Needs to be very careful. AoE Moa comes out as well, which puts a lot of Mentalist down. They've got the portal. Is that Baines' portal though?
Oh, should have tried to stay alive there for a bit.
Yeah, they will.
No, he's actually healing up, and Zuik is watching. He's watching. I think him staying on that point could have actually been beneficial.
No. Red
He's
team
gonna keep the neutral.
Red team have picked up mid though. In the end,
they have Anakin on Benz.
Yeah, Baines went down.
A bit dangerous.
They did move to mid, but they didn't get the advantage of that. Red were fast moving back over towards that node.
That's too much.
So.
That's too much. Argineer pushing over to the far curve, joining him. If they get the kill on Knight Jr., then that's going to be worth it. But we have Lola Mentalist coming in from the side already. The decap is out. That is a success.
Oh, they've defeated blue team's momentum on this map. Although they have got their decap over on that midpoint as well. We're going to move back over onto the mansion now to watch what's going on over there. Blue team should be able to pick up this recap here. But red team don't need to be so committed to this, although they can outnumber and get the kills quickly. Unless we see blue team pick out some nice splash damage on the red and they push them out here. They don't want to lose any team members if they're going to. They want to just give up the cap, but they want to also come back into the game, which is why they want to contest this as well as also contesting mid. Blue team thinks about going for the decap on windmill, but can't because the elementalist is over there. Zuik now can move out if they know where the thief is. Are they going to pick up his position though? They have done. He's over on mid, so Zuik moves towards that midpoint, which makes utter sense. But as soon as Zuik does, he's got cooldowns, so he can get back to that windmill point if he needs to.
Oh, can he? Can he? Yeah, this is exactly what I was going to say. Shut is going to go into stealth. It's going to try to trick Zuik into a false sense of security. Oh, we saw Snowball dropping down. And that was actually a pretty good juke there. Going into stealth, kind of leaving Snowball
they don't know.
none the wiser. We saw the drop on the fiery greatsword. That's a cooldown got rid of for the next move to
Vapor
the
Form
back
portal.
point.
Vapor Form
coming
portal
out.
again.
Well, that could be good. If they get the kill on Alka afterwards, if they get the rest quick enough, they could just follow up, but they're too focused right now. Curve coming in brilliantly. That's the support mentality of the normal elementalist player on the thief there, coming in for the stealth on Alka and really saving his skin.
Yeah, good job from both teams in the end to sustain there to a degree. Argineer is going to drop very low though. He's in the LXRS proc still. He's going to use his block. Shadow Refuge coming out. He should be able to pick up his heal just on the side if he survives. This is a good job. He's not going to use it. Oh, he does in the end. Probably jump shot. No, he's not going to jump shot to gain the extra heal there. Doesn't need to. Still stealthed. Does gain the regen from the tool belt skill there. Trying to get the pull out onto Baines, but Baines is going to be able to get away there. Argineer trying to get some nice damage from those grenades there as well. And they are going to pull out. Nice kill from Curve actually. Doing a good job on Thief here. And we're going to see 2 downs coming out on the blue team. Shadow Refuge from Shut is going to put him in stealth in that. Baines also going into the downstate. Red team starting to pull back the game now. Should be able to pick up the kills here and tidy up this area on the mid. But actually Shot going for the decap over on this windmill point, which will keep blue in the game. And
not only keep them in the game, keep them in the lead. Zuik, oh, he held nice, immobilize. Coming out, was Immobilizer with the Basilisk Venom? Let's have a look at the cooldowns. It was actually the Basilisk Venom there, proccing, but doesn't really matter. He got the decap and he might actually get the kill on Zuik if he gets follow-up. Oh, misses the Heart Seeker.
Oh! That was a shadow?
What is going on? The shadow. No, it was the blinding powder, not the shadow. Not a shadow.
The shadow hit him. Oh my
powder.
god. What the hell is going on? Yeah, nice. Actually, Baines did interrupt the banner as well with a nice little shatter, so he got the interrupts on that. And we did see Oh, so yeah, good job from the blue team at getting... Oh, well, trying to interrupt, but they can't interrupt the hard res in the end, losing a lot of cooldowns as well as Cleave to get that. Trying to get the kill in the end. Blue team's still having problems after their regroup, but still doing okay. They're sustaining just to a degree here. Honey will try and disengage, but too much pressure in the end puts her into the down state. She can vapor form. She might be able to get this. Needs to be careful.
Why are they even so invested on the midpoint?
Look at this res coming out. Knight Jr. might be able to pull out. No, he hasn't got the banner cooldown. They're not going to be able to get Honey in the end. They really got the focus down onto her. They've still got the blue out support. Yeah, they're really pressuring probably where they don't need to be. But they want to make sure the red team don't push their camps.
If anything, you want to do it a bit more careful. Now you get to fall back over to the mansion or get the real good aggression going on mid. What are they going to go for? Are they going to go for the defense or the aggression on mid? Defense, it looks. We have the respawn coming out. The decap is through, but that doesn't really matter. It's still 1-1 on the caps. Knight Jr. getting loads of damage. Support coming in from the side, but the Immobilize is going to keep him there. Where's the rest of the team? Are they trying to pick some kind of side fight? Shut again. Here, Shut also with the AoE stealth, with the blinding powder, trying to save his teammates.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the Ellie pushing mid at the moment, but he's trying to put pressure on just to start something later on, and maybe trying to get an updraft as well.
A bit weird, this movement. They're very slow on the engage in mid if they actually want to go for it.
Yeah, it looks just like it's going to just stay fairly even. We have seen a portal coming out towards the midpoint as well, as we try and check out what exactly is going over there. Sorry, I just got distracted because my stream just stopped. So I was like thinking, oh my god, what's happening? Midpoint curve has been taken into the downstate here as well. More than likely.
Luke has no cooldowns. That's good.
He's got the banner. He's going for the channel. He gets it back up. He gets it back up indeed. He was so low. No poison, no anything else was stretched down onto that point. Red team should be able to come back and grab the cap, but they're still trailing from behind. Even though they're getting the kills, they're not able to keep the map sustained. And blue team are able to in the end.
Shut. So lucky right there. Not getting hit by the random shots. He's moving over to help out Knight Jr., but I don't think they really want to go for the re-engage. But Shut is trying to be sneaky. Shut is trying to be very sneaky. Could get a good attack on Snowball. Gets the Panic Strike proc. We see the Earth Armor coming out immediately. And a bit of sustain in the mix. Argineer on spot, keeping that point. Mid still neutral. Lolomentalist is holding that nicely. Blue is in a really good position right now. They're split up perfectly.
Yep, indeed. And they might even get the kill out onto Snowball. Alcor does come in though, so he's going to be able to regenerate him. And with the Elementalist and the Warrior now, that's a good rotation for Red as well. They've moved their members into a good position to sustain and to stay alive. But the problem is they need to get the kills. They need to get the map. And blue team have got all the pressure going on at the moment, and they can disengage. Lolomentalist can come off point, and now Shot and also Honey can go on point for the blue team. They're in a great position. They need to finish this fight over on the mansion quickly versus Knight Jr. Gets knocked off with Tornado from Argineer. And now they're just trying to get the kill as well in the end. But Baines comes in for the knockback. We have got downs on both teams. Are we going to be able to see a res here?
But they continue to res in the mower. It's a third party going on.
Good lord.
And he's back alive.
Baines is a damn hero right there with Honey. Blue team movement is very good. And still nothing comes out. Red team is decapping now as well. Although red team have lost Zuik over on that midpoint. So they did just switch caps.
Who's going for the contest?
No. Lolomentalist is going to elude one of these two in the moment.
Mistake. No, wait. Can we have Honey on there fast enough?
Yes.
If not, then that would be a giant mistake. She's actually on there, gets the knockback, gets the static field, in which Curve ports into, completely negating his momentum. But we also have the contest of Zuik after the respawn, going in with the Fiery Great so fairly quickly, keeping it safe and sound. The blue team is in a position where, with more than 100-point lead, they are closing onto those 500 points that they seek. And the fight right now is looking stellar. No real issue of anyone losing, dropping down, and putting themselves into a being rolled over scenario. Knight Jr. just keeping the neutral. We have an Elementalist, Staff Elementalist for the sustain on mid, who can nicely deal with the knockbacks.
Yep, Honey.
This looks like a blue team game.
Yeah, it will be at the moment. We've only got a minute left as well, and okay.
What?
Okay. Righty ho.
Oh, okay. I guess this was a Vermillion server and they just GG'd.
Yep, indeed.
I forgot that we don't have a server that we have control on, and we first need to confirm the GG. We just went ahead and did it. GG coming out in the third match in this best of 3, meaning Scoregasm. We're going to advance to the finals and face off against Bring On HoT. Bring It On HoT? Something with hot and bringing.
It's called Bring On HoT.
Bringing something hot to a certain location.
Like a cake.
A cake is hot.
You can have hot cakes.
Can?
Yeah. With like fudge and stuff on them. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so ESL Weekly Cup number 97. We're going to come back to you with the finals very shortly. I hope and pray to God. But otherwise, we'll see you very soon. Follow the channel for a chance to win some gems later on after the final. We'll see you very soon. Sandwiches. Hello everyone, welcome back to the ESL Weekly Cup number 97. We are showing up now for the final of the the ESL Weekly Cup number 97.
Yeah.
Wow, I just said it twice. But what
You're getting a bit ahead of yourself.
I'm
Not Sunday yet.
I'm so tired. Okay. Bring on HoT. It's going to be the other team. I'm just going to switch that up. And then we're not going to put it back that way, and we're going to go into the game and see how well that is. No, it's round the wrong way. Let's just change that back up. To switch. There we go. Scoregasms. That looks... Scoregasms. That looks wrong. Why does it look wrong?
You look wrong.
Yeah, normally.
What? But by the way, one thing I wanted to tell you, your beanie is too damn far down.
I'm tired.
But your beanie doesn't have to reflect it.
Okay. Let me just check that it's okay. It's fine now. Oh, there you go. It's much better. That's fine. We'll go back to the game. Still checking our videos. Okay. Okay, very quickly. We haven't been through many builds today. I'm going to go to HoT first. He's playing Celerius, Thief. He's playing Shadow Arts. Honey, Staff Elementalist, Earthlion there, going for Rune of Holbrak. Baines is going to be playing the Shattermesmer PU, which means more stealth, and also some boons when he comes into that stealth as well. Black Rune, and there we're going to go to Knight Jr., who's playing Settler's Shoutbow Warrior here. He's got the banner for the Rezzing, and then we've got the Dagger Elementalist on the fire line with Lola Mentalist.
Yes. And on the blue side, we have, starting off with Scovo. He's on a Dagger, Celestial Elementalist, going for fire. Into go. Going for the exact same thing. And we have Helseth. He's on a Mesmer, he's going for Mental Anguish and PU. Still a standard build. Cinderna on a Dagger Pistol. Thief with the Marauders. And last but not least, the third Elementalist of the crew, Denshin. He's still on his fresh air, and I feel like he's loving it.
Yep, Marauder with Pack Rune there. Just waiting for these guys to start. We're ready to go. Team Indigo Redux.
The match starts soon.
Apparently.
Redux?
As we go into the rest of the map, we have a look what exactly is going to go down here. So, if you've joined us for the ESL Weekly Cup, thank you for joining us for the cast. I believe Helseth is streaming his game as well. More than welcome to go check that out. But otherwise, we are going to be doing a cast of the entire game right here as we watch these teams.
See an aggressive cross through mid. Everyone's stealth, trying to spam some effects, but nothing connecting thus far. Indigo immediately going for the far note. We have 3 people of blue team going for mid. Knight Jr. in the middle of all of it, and does he know? He could be. Oh, dodges the first one, gets the block ability out fast enough. No real issue with that, but Benz now at least knows that he should not try and engage on that point. Oh, and that's a to the wall Dragon Tooth. That looked weird.
Yeah, the fire going up in the end there. Baines does escape back towards the mine. +1ing now versus Intigo Redux there. We should be able to see some of this damage. Bird Frenzy comes out into him, but Intigo doing a good job of trying to survive as he escapes line of sight and moves back over towards Helseth, who's just coming back down from the keep here. We're going to see HoT here just jump onto Syndra here. Also Douchey coming down to try and put some damage onto him. Now HoT needs to be careful that he's not going to be too committed. He is going to have to get out of here. This is the thing about the Thief. He can easily escape around that midpoint. We are going to see...
Really think they should pull off the far node. Indigo is going to be in a whirl of pain in a second. As the Mesmer, Helseth already on it, landed with the mower on there. Almost get him down. Cinderna with a couple of cluster bombs in the end, and they should not reinforce it. No, go for the mid. They'll be okay. In mid all along.
Knight Jr. Oh, no, nice interrupts coming on to Knight Jr. No clutch. Banner, is he going to go for it again? He's got the shield block up. He's been interrupted again.
There's poison on there and too much damage. He's trying to go for the
No, he's going to go for it now.
Needs to abort.
No, he's not going to go for it. You're
trying to stay on point, trying to keep it neutral, but in the meantime, the rest of the map is just falling apart. It's a 2v2 in mid and the decap over on mine. This did not went well. This did not go well for them. And Scovo actually dies from falling damage.
Oh,
the side, sitting there, jumping by. Hey, we could do something here.
I could do something. They're not going to be able to do much, though, unfortunately. They did try to push mid and also defend that Henge Nova, like you said. I think to a degree They just weren't able to contest that much. But in the last game, we are going to see Rez here over on the side on the key. Sorry, not Rez. We are going to see Shadow Refuge and also Portal over towards the Henge as blue team re-engage to plus up and try and get the kill onto... Oh no, sorry. Redux here. Nice job from them. Able to get the kill out quite easily. Helsef comes in as well. And not back. And we're going to see Antigo still downstated, but the knockback was good. They should be able to get the res here as I just go to the wrong camera. And we're going to see blue team successfully surviving over on this point.
Portal out, and this is a good move. I think iJunior should try and go through Portal as well. Portal back to mid, and now they're really in a good position.
Oh no, he's got back!
On Scoregasms.
Contesting.
He ported up to the side. He's contesting, keeping 3 people there. That should be a cleanup of mid, and they need to be really careful.
But Lola Mentalist is going to going towards the Henge. Denchi's going over towards the mine for a decap, and red team haven't finished mid. They are now going to finish it. They really need to try and get the kill here over on the Elementalist, but I'm going to see Lola Mentalist as well trying to sustain on that Henge point to try and keep things in their favour. But now he's probably going to die. He needs to get away from this. He's even tried to use his heal there, which is real desperation. He's got nothing. Oh, he's gone into Earth Attunement to grab himself some protection. Vapor Form, immediate. Oh, he's got nothing when he goes
That was actually pretty good.
It was not bad, but I don't think he's going to get the res here. Earthwall comes up from Honey there. I don't think she's going to be able to pick up the kill, to pick up the res. But we're going to see that Shurt's actually going to get the res as well from Baines here over on the mine. Denshi downstate. Scovo trying to get for the res himself. Nice shadow damage comes out from Baines as well. They push Scovo away in the end. The red team do survive that skirmish over towards the mine, but I don't think they're going to survive over on the midpoint as Honey is a solo here. They lose the full cap, and red team still not sure about that contest over on that Henge point with the Elementalists going over to that node. They survived it in the end, but they're going to lose some of this map.
Yeah, I really, it was also just the setup of the aggressive portal. They had a portal back to mid to gain the quick kill on that, and now even the double cap coming out. You see that red team, they don't want to play safe. They leave the back node wide open pretty much for the entire time. They're going for the aggression, and I feel like they're running into the exact same thing here. So that's going to make it pretty interesting. Although blue team right now playing a bit better on the map itself instead of the team fights.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Syndra did go for the decap now as well, so any cap points that were coming in for red, trying to stay in this game in terms of closeness of points has now been negated by Sin. We are going to see Honey jump on point. She should be able to cap that in the end. Sin will probably leave. He can keep it. He can still stay there for a little bit of time here. Mid still, we are going to see Portal mid as well. Amber's coming through onto that node. Blue team going to keep the point in the end. Just Lola Mentalist trying to contest there over on that node. We are going to see as well Night Junior in the end picking up that Henge point. Is now trying to move over towards this mine and outnumber Lord Helsef here. Syndra as well has taken out Honey as on the side. She vapor forms. Might be able to pick her up here actually. Baines and the rest of the team members. Paul comes out. Where's Honey gone to? No.
She's gone to the next life, to the afterworld.
Did we see the portal there?
Thing? Yeah, the port was pulled, but Honey wasn't quite arranged to get there.
No, she'd already used Vapor Form as well, so unfortunately just a little bit bad communication maybe. Shot over on the mid. He's going to Shadow Refuge here as well. They want to get the focus down on Denshi, which is where Shook's moving to surely here. Does get the steal on him. Is he going to be able to get the focus damage? Oh, that is where the Elementalist is very dodgy, especially in that fresh air. Survival skills, I'm not sure if he...
Well, the Moron Redux is nice. They're going to get the follow-up kill, and that's going to be the second down. They're going to lose Lola Mentalist over on the other side. We see him keeping them busy for a bit. There's not going to be a res anytime soon. Just a bit of damage from Helseth. Are they going to respawn? Oh, Syndra, is he going to be? Yes, he will. They have no idea where he is.
There's no counter to that. No. Until we get the Rev reveal or the Engineer reveal, there's no counter to that in Heart of Thorns, of course. And when those stealth reveals come up, we'll see that happen a lot less, which means we'll probably see Thief shift into some kind of other meta, I suppose. And that's if that gets used at all. Did you say Crab Apple?
No, Daredevil. What? Crab
Okay.
Apple? Okay. No, that's not happening. However, what is happening right now, well, the Mentalist again is in a position where he's just trying to hold a point. You see that quite often, that the red team shifts people over, trying to leave them as a scapegoat on one point, while they want to make it work on the next node. And they seem to be just a tiny bit too slow for that to really pan out for them.
Yeah, I mean, Baines' portals, like, I'm noticing his portal plays a lot more compared to the last time we saw them play. Look, moving back to mid already very quickly to try and take out... Oh, I guess away! Good job from him.
Now they need to fall back. Now they need to fall back from mine and try and get out of that alive and not lose someone else.
Yeah, they probably will do. But look, the elements is now moving over towards the henge. They want to make sure, like you
get
said,
out of there.
This is the problem, isn't it? I mean, is Night Junior going to bring out Banner? Has he got a cooldown? He has, but they're focusing on the interrupts.
Yeah, he got the interrupt.
Oh no, Honey's still quite high here.
But he can't get out of line of sight to maybe make it work. Now it's too late. The storm comes out. That's going to be a cap. And now they still got the contest over on mid. Scovo moved in, and they didn't even get the weren't even available to prevent the decap over on the side of the henge. Shut now over there trying to pick the cap back up, but they lost all the momentum they had in mid already before because they weren't able to pull the people out of the close point fight.
Look at Tigo. Tigo's going back. He is not giving up. He is a man on a mission. He wants that point in his favour. Over here now, we have seen the respawn of Honey coming out, so Honey and Night Junior doing a good job. Night Junior needs to get out of harm's way. He does a great job at using the sword number. It's that nice movement from Night Junior. Great aim from that man to dodge a lot of damage and gets regenerated almost fully back up. And they do actually capture this mine node. Mistakes from Blue coming into the point as they're not able to keep the sustain on node. And now Baines comes in for the revenge to try and get the kill here onto Lord Helseth. Onto Denshi there, and Helseth is also just backing away as well. Red team need to try and sustain here over on the henge node. We've only got a 5 points difference in this game at the moment, Nick. They need to be careful with this third point, as you've said a couple of times.
It's gonna be close, and I think that the portal of Helseth, wherever that may lead, is gonna be a huge factor on that, and it actually leads over to the mine, where Honey is ready for the defense, but is she ready for 3 people engaging on her? Because of the fiery greatsword, I don't think that's gonna be the biggest benefit, but down she goes already. Ben's coming in from the side, but he can't go for a res. Maybe for the defense portal, and there we go. Portal over to mid, but in mid she's also open to a bit of interrupts, a bit of damage of Scovo, and the interrupts are exactly what helped right there. 2 people on mid. Are they gonna be able? This should be a good position for them to turn it around, but Benz with the burning already in loads of trouble, gets the heal, jumps down. If that heal would have been interrupted, that would have been a dead Benz.
Yeah, it would have, and now he really needs to pick out the mower to give them more momentum on this point. But who's going to... No, he's not. He's actually going to go on the side of the point. He's going from mine in the backup, and he's going to +1 over there. His movement is he's doing good in his movement at the moment, but where they're leaving these people in situations of 1v2s, Blue team are able to get their kills up a lot quicker. So they're taking a lot more advantage of this map at the moment. And we are going to see Henge has been lost again, which pulls another red team member out, and the blue team do get more of a lead. Now we've got the red team trying to hold this mine node. Shot and also Lolamentis is trying to hold on point for as long as possible. Shot does get that withdrawal out, which means he's going to be able to regenerate and heal. And red team do pick up the Henge. Wondering where Knight Jr. is going to go to now as well. We actually can see downstate of Denshi here. Baines did go down as well. Are we going to see Baines? Should be able to see Denshi get back up here as the Vapor Form does come out. But Helseth really reveals them, but just touches down to give a little bit of an extra res. And if he wasn't at that high HP, that could have been a very, very risky move. Don't think he would have gone for that if that was the case, to be honest. Now, Syndrome here trying to pick up some damage on Shot as well.
It feels like Brings on HoT is a lot more stable in their team fighting. They might not... I think the actual team fighting in terms of who's going to win the team fight is kind of a toss-up here and there, but Bring on HoT is a lot more stable, meaning they have the room for Syndrome to move to places. Yeah. Whereas Scoregasm, the only way they're moving is in a group and trying to go for the next engage, trying to get back the momentum which they have lost since very early in the game. And now, by the way, we've only got 3 minutes 30 left, so this might not even end in a 500 point score.
Yeah, that's true, but Honey going down over on that mine point is gonna probably put a bit of a dent in what... Oh, decaps. You gotta watch for Syndrome here, guys. Come on. Like, if they don't know where... If you don't know where the opposite team thief is, he is probably decapping you.
But that is you have to say that the defense of that, even if you are aware, oh, we're missing a thief, is a lot harder on Niflhel.
Of course,
Like on Fallfire, this is going to happen a lot less. Niflhel, it's just open for it. You can't have a quick, oh no, I'm an elementalist, I have a flash and a fire great, so I'm going to be quicker. No, this is going to be a lot more confusion, a lot more line of sight, and you can't always be sure where the thief is, even if he doesn't go into stealth.
I think we've lost a bit of morale for the red team now as the lead does start to extend.
They're so close, still. It's 50 points right now.
Yeah, but they're losing people. It's too
Could
late.
just barely not make it up with the... Oh, yeah, okay, this is a substantial wipe right now.
Yeah, this is a very big wipe, and Bane's not able to get the res there on Shoot. This is
Oh,
probably the end.
We need a decap from Knight Jr. on that minor. Do we have a portal somewhere from Helseth? That is what could really put a wrench in that.
No.
Knight Jr. might be the saving grace here with that decap, kind of trying to stomp the momentum of the blue team right now. They still have two creatures on the side, and if they get a bit of something going, the double cap right now, the elemental is falling back from that henge node, can't keep the contest going, and that double cap with only 2 minutes. 2 minutes is still, this is doable. And you see the red team, they are setting up in stealth for the fight,
blue.
instead of going for the damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, blue, they stop the mind kick. Helseth is just taking him forward. Using Blood Frenzy to really take the piss here, and does, in the end, keep the point contested in their favour long enough for Steven Syndra here to pop on node as well. And they might even pick up another kill if they're not careful. Oh no, Intego does go down over on mid. We might see a possible decap there. But it really, I mean, 110 points in a minute. This is going to be very tough for them to bring back. And especially when blue team grab that kill onto the boss as well. They're not going to get the decap over on Henge. And this is probably end game for this round.
Pretty much solidified it all, but go the down of Denshi. Helseth has a counter down. He tried to commit to it. Sinune coming in from the side, gets the rest. No damage on Helseth whatsoever. He didn't even move there with his downstate ability, at least not as far as I saw. They're in the same place, but no AoE damage. They have the double cap going on, but will they be able to contest on there? We have Elementalist 2v2.
Oh, Helseth just knocks. Oh no, I think they know it's over really by now, and I'm not sure he was taking it seriously, but red team's still trying to get something. They did get the kill on Scobo actually, over here on the henge point, but in the end, not enough. The last kill brings it out for Bring On HoT. Good job from them. Could be the final game in the ESL Weekly Cup coming up. 13 teams tonight.
24 seconds left. 24 seconds. This was not a stomp by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope. They really started to, after that big team wipe that occurred earlier. Unfortunately not able to bring it back in the end. So, looking good. Looking good. Reminder,
What?
if you would like to potentially win gems later on after this cast.
Gems, you say?
Gems! Then you must follow the channel. You must follow
The channel.
Yep, you must follow the channel
Follow
and you
the
will have a
channel.
chance to win some gems. If not, then you will have no chance.
It is very surprising how bad I am at a proper German accent.
To try talking German.
Yeah, I do speak German. I do speak German.
Okay, let's go for a German/English cast. The final game of the day.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Why not?
No.
A bit of Japanese in there. Why not?
You can do it. You can do it. Put your mind into it.
That would be horrible for everyone involved.
To use your mind.
My mind. Am I supposed to, via my mind, project the cast kind of into the broadcast? It's going to be a bit difficult since the encoding is happening like 200 kilometers away from me, or 300, 400. How far away is London? Oh wait, no, I'm in Cologne. I'm in the middle of Germany. That's even further.
Is it in the middle? It's more like the south,
middle in terms of the vertical alignment things. Normally I come from the north. I'm confused. I'm not used to it. A northerner.
You had a long day as well, have you, mate?
Yeah, I have. Come on. The Weekly Cup is for rambling.
Indeed. Oh, hello, Mike. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Make sure, enter by all means. You will be shoutcasted by myself or Nick. I can't promise that it won't be slightly random on a Thursday because this is the very laid-back casual cast that we kind of do on a Thursday week.
It is. Pineapple.
Yeah. Oh, he's not playing today.
No, wasn't it grapefruit?
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was grapefruit, not pineapple. Oh, my God.
I just said pineapple to say something random.
I heard that Helseth was shouting and screaming on his stream while he was playing, which was kind of interesting.
Sounds like a Helsa.
So, it does indeed.
Grimseth.
Hope they're having fun over there, but otherwise, we will jump into the map, see if this is the final potential game of the ESL Weekly Cup.
As we go into the match, just a reminder, 1-0 currently for Bring On HoT on the blue side, and on the red side, the enemies they're facing that could take it into a third map. It is Scoregasm. What?
You did a good job there, mate. You did a really good job.
Hype
That was awesome. That was good stuff. You just need to scream loudly with making no sense, and then you can do that, trust me. Shot is going to get red team to try and stealth up. Like
Korean style.
Just, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's stealthing up here to try and pick out a target, and Tigo might be that target as he goes 1v1 versus Honey, but they are going to split, perhaps, and go into a focus for the situation over on mid. Blue team not even going to the waterfall, must be aware that they're moving towards the midpoint. Currently, Lola Elementalist almost going down. Wow. That damage was intense, but able to survive that in the end. And now they're trying to get the burst damage back onto
But Lamentus is not done yet. He's still under loads of pressure. And the second, kind of this sixth maybe burst is going to bring him down. Manages to get the stealth off from the first res attempt, but he's too far down. And now the resing has kind of given them away. The knockback comes out, and last bit of damage, especially from Denshi in the position of that fresh air Elementalist. Gonna do the work.
Big damage coming out from the blue team there.
Oh, so close. Still. Waterfall cap, almost.
Yeah, very close there. We are going to see the Mesmer moving back towards mid as Baines does try to get... No, just pulling out the Blurred Frenzy to survive as he goes for a lot of cleave damage there. Gets some burning on him as well. Conditions are going to be taken away as he jumps into stealth. Wide angle, we're going to see a red team do pick up the lead here, but they'll probably lose some players as they do get the kills onto their members. Honey is still quite low, but it should be okay for the moment. And this blue team do re-engage in terms of their stealth team. Blue team not able to take advantage of the map actually, even though they did get a kill there. Focus damage comes out to Scova. They need to be very careful where the blue team offensive players are as they try to engage onto him. But shot almost goes down as well. See a mirror blade flying across my screen as well as the shadow refuge comes out onto mid from red team.
I'm not sure I'm liking the Knight Junior over on the far node. Feels like you should maybe pull out. Oh, we see Sinune coming out, and we don't have anyone for the defense, and this is going to split it all up. They got
get some point. Yeah.
Get some point fast enough. Honey also there with the follow-up. Shut now, still staying on point. Withdraw coming out. He is in stealth. Do they know where he is? Random proc off the, random hit proccing the panic strike there. And this is going to be a close one shot going down first. Honey can't really go for the rest now, though. The point is kept pretty far, and against two people, she might have been able to in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know, it's risky, isn't it? What are you going to do? Sustain that 1v2 for a moment. She's got static field put down, so that helps her with the stun for a bit. But the thing is, Helseth now can +1 up, get this kill quickly. That means there'll be 2 men down on the map, and they can portal back quite easily. And now Honey dropping quite low. Still doing a good job trying to survive a 1v3 now. We move over to
Ben's run, portal coming out, she should save it. Helseth with a portal back. Oh, it was the second portal, never mind. Honey safe in mid, we saw the knockback coming out, the second attempt on the res is gonna will bring them up. Just barely after the poison was applied, that was a bit of an uphill struggle. Mid now, safe again, we still have the 1v1 going on, but the blue team again, way more freedom in the +1s, way more freedom in terms of moving across the map. But I think that actually if Knight Junior makes it out alive, the blue team might have done Red a favor and pushed them off that waterfall node, which I think was an endeavor that was really set up to fail in the end.
Yeah, indeed. As we go over to mid, Knight Junior still, like he's been saying, like still not sure about that. At least he pulled off in the end, but 400 HP, he's definitely going down in the end. No blue team, red team members coming in. They are going to be pressured hard.
What?
If they try and go for that res, they don't get it in the end. Of course, Baines needs to be careful now as he's low HP. Does have his heal back up as well as blink if he should need to use that. Sorry, shot comes out of his shadow refuge. Honey now mid solo gets the mowed as well. She's going to be taken into downstate.
They're so
blue
open.
team.
They're going to lose it all.
Yeah, they're going to lose that advantage they did have on Honey Vapor Forms to mid, but they've already got the cap there. It's almost a bit of a waste of time, unfortunately. 2-cap does brought out from the red team, but they're going to lose the quarry soon. Oh no! Knight Junior might be able to go on point. No! Tries to sword charge onto Node, not able to get that in the end either. And we're going to see the rest of the red team start to collapse onto the midpoint now, try and take advantage of something while the point is contested, and he's stuck again in this 1v1 situation.
That would have been so good if you were to manage to keep the neutral in that situation, but right now I feel like even with that neutral, they're gonna have a bit of a struggle going on. Blue team seems to have all the momentum, and the damage on shut, shut down already. That kind of tells the tale of it. Syndrome going off to the side note. They don't even bother to finish the fight on mid, whereas Red seem to be caught in not really making a decision if they want to go for the all-out team fight and the wipes, or if they want to go for the defense. They kind of do both a bit half-assed.
Well, they've escaped over towards mid now. Red's starting to make a little bit of a critical decision here before people have been lost, so they pull out the mower onto Intigo here. Shadow Refuge comes out as well from Syndrome here. Must have been there, of course. There's only one thief on their team. And we are going to see Intigo just surviving there. Good job from Syndrome, really using his utility is helping in terms of like the survival of his team so well, as we saw. This is the map from Sunday, which we saw that epic kind of play from him. That was really, really good stuff. Denshi now downstated, going to move through the portal himself.
I want to see Red now just in a solid position. I want to see them in a 2-cap and just defending it. I think the way the teamfights have been going, they're really in a position where they could be doing that.
They could be, I think, as well. I'd agree, actually, with that.
Just with the safety portal set up for a quick rush in case it goes wrong. But they then need to really read the signs and know when to do it. So that might be a bit dangerous, but this trying to force the quick rotation, trying to force the quick aggression hasn't really been working out for them too well, because as soon as they commit to a point with really all people, they lose the outer points, they try to react, they react a bit slowly and find themselves in a neutral fight they don't want to have.
Elementalist going down over towards that waterfall, and it would have been really great if he could have survived that, but Knight Junior not in range to try and go for that banner, unfortunately, in the end. And shot, and also shot I thought went down actually, but we can see the portal. Elementalist might actually stay alive here. Does move towards waterfall. What? Good job, they move back through and sustain on waterfall. That's great movement from the red team. Need to be careful they don't lose shot there. But they do come in with the extra damage, and versus Denshi, that's going to be a great target to pick up, but Syndrome is stealthed on the side. Shot was low, and Syndrome picked his target well. Pressure really on, and Intigo jumps onto Node to sustain, which frees up Denshi and Syndrome to move if they should so wish. Red team almost getting something out of that, not unfortunately in the end, but they get the 2-cap now. They win.
Denshi really did the work there. Denshi really did the work there, that it didn't just end up with a dead Denshi, and basically the spread out forces of the blue team, they're not coming to his assistance fast enough, but now the pressure on the quarry is going to be too much for them to handle. Honey moving back onto the point of the elementals. That's going to be a force to reckon with. Ben's on the side with a bit of damage. 4 people now jumped into here, and blue just thinks to themselves, we'll just go to the midpoint. But Denshi, so much pressure just from the thief. Shot coming out from the side.
Oh, they're always putting Knight Junior on his own. Oh, he's going off Node. This is so dangerous. I mean, he rushes straight through the Shadow Refuge. And even the red team are going to pick up Quarry. They've lost their 2-cap in really committing so much to this Quarry defense. And with the quick withdrawal of blue team to the mid, really, that's good movement from blue to make sure they come back into this. But shot isn't letting it happen. They've still got the lead, 6 minutes on the clock, as they have just about 80 points ahead of them.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Don't stay for the fight, shit. move back into mid immediately. They've got Intego drawn out to the side, and if they can now get the quick... Oh, we see the portal coming in. Can we move everyone to mid fast enough? They're going to collapse, and that's a good idea.
Knight Jr. is coming in. He should be okay now. If they can get that damage onto Denshi, he does get away in the end. He's stealthed up on the side. Probably damage coming back onto Baines as soon as Denshi has cooldowns back up. Does a slightly bit portal. Stealth comes out from himself. Baines can re-engage. Their shot, of course, went down over on the side on the stairs, which means the red team are in a 4v5 situation. 100 points almost in the lead for red team. Well, sorry, 90. Syndroneer going for the decap on Quarry. We are going to see decap.
But Baines with an answer this time around.
No, but Intego going for the sustain there. Baines should just turn around probably, to be honest, rather than making his way all the way over there. Well, the Mentalist going down mid as well. Are we going to see the banner from Knight Jr.? He comes out. We have got the res of his teammate now as well, so he needs to be very, very, very careful. Denshi comes back in. He's going to go into the downstate here. Cleave needs to come out from these guys. Has Helseth got a portal?
Oh,
yes, we have.
Immobilize. No, but the immobilized Denshi already used a Vapor Form.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Good job. But they've lost Quarry again. And Honey's down over on the Quarry as well. She's not even going to be able to get on Vapor Form to get on point. Again,
now just commit to it. Commit to Scovo. That's a good choice, I think. And I actually think that should have maybe stayed there as well. They don't commit to the kill yet, and Scovo's going to get away with it. Ben's on the side again. He could spot him out as soon as he moves back in. That's going to be loads of damage from Ben's there. Forcing him off point. That's going to be the pickup of the point without even needing to have the kill. Still 50 points in the lead. Just about. Can they move over to the side? Nope. Maybe get Syndroneer down. Syndroneer, by the way, have we seen him down yet? If we have, it's very little. We see a lot more of a endangered shot when we see the endangered Syndroneer.
Sorry, many dogs going mental there. 5 dogs here. Yeah, no, I can't remember if he has. Red team actually only picking up one cap at the moment. I think, well, Syndroneer just feels OP on this map. I mean, he feels OP on this map. Just because it's Sunday, really. Other than that, you know, Syndroneer is just, ever since like a month or so before WTS, he has just he has improved so much as a solo player as well. My God, that man has got so he's just improved exponentially. Anyway, Intego now low HP over on this waterfall node. Red team still got sustain on that one cap as well. Remember, still only 100, not even 100 points now. Sorry, about 70-point lead. If blue team decide to go Lord, then they will be able to get it pretty quickly, but they need to make sure they don't die around the map. Baines, low
red
HP,
as well.
Downstate. Yeah, both could go for it. As soon as we get quite low score, to the timer ending this game.
I don't think Honey wants to do that. Honey's going for the... Can she get the decap quick enough to really make a difference there? I think other than that, she would be more beneficial right now in that mid-fight, assisting Knight Jr. Shot on his own is not going to be enough of pressure to avoid Denshi and Syndroneer, but definitely the Basilisk Venom on Syndroneer is a good start for that. The combination of the... Oh, he needs to go on point. Lol, the Mentalist just makes it in time. I just wanted to say, Shut, what are you doing in stealth there? But that was good job. He's moving into the rest, maybe a bit too close to the corpse. Eats loads of damage. Manages to go out from the side as Knight Jr. rises back to the land of the living and with an immediate focus on Denshi.
Yeah, Denshi... Oh no, he just pulls away there. Oh, the range of the Great Sword from the Mesmer pulls him down into the downstate there. Scovo trying to go for the res. He is close to getting it. He might actually do it. Not much cleave. Oh, just in the end. Pushes Scovo out. He does use Fear. Did we see the Fear Me coming out from... Knight Jr. Oh, nice knockback from Helseth. Puts Knight Jr. away from shot to get the possible res.
Look at the 350 points, and Benz is already on the blue gate. Does he have the port ready? He probably has. It's set up somewhere. They just need to get in a position. Apparently it's in mid. It's right on the midpoint. And you see them already grouping up for that. Knight Jr. jumping in. Portal is pulled. Knight Jr. coming through all of the red team except for Shut. And that's a lot of damage, but we might see the counter Lord Rush. It's not going to bring them anything because they're not at 350 yet. It's going to be an instant win if they manage to get the blue Lord down quick enough, and Syndroneer already in a whirl of pain trying to defend that.
Normally when Helseth's on the opposite team, in terms of Lord drops, just recently, it's not gone so well. Normally the opposite team have normally picked it up, and they are about to pick up the win, and we'll see 1-1 going to third.
On the other side, On the other side, we did have it almost there, 20%. Still wouldn't have brought them the win, but
just pushing a bit
they
too
were
far
quick.
there.
They were quick.
They were too far behind to make sure they could bring out that kill of the Lord and sustain the map. Sorry, just stretching. Whoa!
I have to say, from that last match, even though there were some really, really nice moves in from Scoregasm, it seemed like the majority of the time they were kind of playing on the back foot, but still maintaining that lead. The early momentum they get, I think, is something that they, even if they get on tilt later on, have still the ability to carry that throughout the entire game.
I mean, I think the hard focus onto a lot from the blue team on the kills really defeated them in terms of their rotation as well around the map. But there we go. Will we see the Bring It On HoT team bring it home, or will we see Scoregasms bringing it back? We'll have to wait and see as we go into this final map on Temple of the Silent Storm, Guild Wars 2 sPvP Weekly Cup from the ESL 97. 3 more cups and we hit the 100th cup.
Jebro,
Looking forward to that.
why is the storm so silent?
I don't know. It's because I'm in Temple. Like, on the Temple side of things, it's very silent in there. If you don't go in with music, literally, this is what the sound is.
It is quiet.
It's just fire. It's just the noise of the torches on the sides, as we can see there. Lit up.
Torches can be loud.
This is where it should be. Like, this is where you should always look at teams. So the torches are just below the blue and the red sections. That's what should happen.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Right, so just wait for these guys to go and pull their.
What is going on? I'm trying to read out of the chat what exactly is going to happen there. It's a Denshi not being fresh air anymore.
Monk.
Bonkroon.
They're extra healing and
They are in a temple right now.
yeah,
They are in a temple, so going for the Monkroon seems like the role play thing to do.
well,
So
also
apparently we have discovered that Denshi is a dirty old role player.
also also you know they need that extra sustain on the map, and now they want the extra gems by the looks of things. So they want to play a little bit more on the side of a potentially bunkery build, although they do have the house F here as well to being very mobile. So they're running a very sustained free bunkerish or sustained team.
I mean, you saw
On the
them
other side
in
as well, though.
you saw them in the last game. Denshi was very, very often the opening point for Scoregasm to stop Bring On HoT in their tracks. The question on my part is Scoregasm going to be able to obtain that early lead? If they are, I think that's solid. Without the extra damage of a third damage dealer in their team, I don't think they're going to be forceful enough in their gameplay to bring it back. But the question is if they are even in a position to get that early lead with the third tank.
Well, we will just have to wait and see. Final game. Nick's going to go through the splits for us in this last game of the final. Make sure, if you want to win gems, that you follow the channel tonight. We are going into the final game of the ESL Weekly Cup, number 97. Take a win.
Let's have a look at this. 2 people going over mid. We see a stealth from the red side. Minishi again. We see that one elementalist crossing with a fiery greatsword. There's definitely info on that. And Ben's falling back for the defense. No, apparently gets the call and wants to meet up with Helseth maybe. But he's in stealth. He is none the wiser. So Honey really needs to do some work right now. We see the portal from Ben, so he's in the back and they can just completely fall back or maybe open the portal for Honey to escape if they need to do so. Honey is screaming for the portal and gets the portal in the end. This, however, opens up Helseth and Serena to move into the middle if they so choose. No, the moving back through part was actually pretty genius.
Yep, that was a good job, and also brought down Baines with her as well, so they're going to be able to sustain here. So this is a good job, apart from when Honey goes into the downstate here. Spain does wander off, and he's going to have to go away from this node now as we go over towards mid. Honey and HoT now very, very much out of this game, as Not Junior is trying to escape here, and really you feel as if that's probably not going to be possible either. Just trying to get a dodge here. He's going to use his... Nice cheeky interrupt from him as well, trying to remove those conditions for the F1, and he's going to jump into the downstate. Not voluntarily though, Baines is going to keep that altar point to make sure they're sustained on this map. Red team really need to head to their close point now, as Lola Mentalist is holding some members over on the midpoint. Either that or enter into that point as well and try and get something out of this.
How did Indigo get past them? How did Indigo get past Benz right now? That is a complete mystery to me.
Past my camera. Cheeky bugger.
Right past your head, right past your head. Red team now converging onto mid, but they're still missing Lola Mentalist. They're one player down, trying to go for the offensive. This is a 3v3, but no, it's a 4v3. Never mind, I can't count.
Did you see that?
That's going to put them on the back burner there. Ben's going on from the side. We have Minishi still just watching that close point. Benz is coming in, but we also have a respawning Lola Mentalist on the side. If now the red team is able to somehow go through a portal, assist them, and at least Night Junior maybe wants to stay on altar, or does he want to go to... No, we have everyone going through that portal. And Honey is even going to be quick enough to altar. That is brilliant.
Not yet, just about.
Oh, pretty safe.
Try to stop her, yeah, he's indeed. Good job from them, and how safely...
Oh, I like this.
Have you seen Baines? Was that Baines' portal there? No, sorry, my bad. It was not indeed. So Sport are going to move back towards midpoint. They get the stealth through the thief, and Syndrone and himself going to move and try and get the burst edge onto Honey here. Needs to be... Oh no, just going to wander past yet again, and Honey is going to disengage from this possibly. Well, oh no, she's going to get back on point. She wants to sustain 1v2. Fair enough. And the Minishi did go down over towards the temple. So not bad movement from red team there. They need to try and make sure they hold that altar node. We're going to see HoT moving over to there. 1v1 now over on the midpoint between Night Junior and also Intigo. Baines is going to drop into mid, dropping that Berserker Great Sword ability onto Intigo there. He's not going to be taking much damage though. He's got water back up as well as Earth Attunement, and he's going to be able to roll through those. Oh, we are going to see a lot of Mentalist actually picking up the cheeky stillness. So red team will be coming back, but need to make sure they keep that temple node. Baines needs to be careful as well here. There's also HoT does coming for some nice damage, but we are going to see the Scover is going to try and get the cleave down onto Baines, but Baines just moving out of range and stealthing up there while he uses that blink out.
What I'm asking right now is, no, we don't have a portal set up somewhere. I can very well imagine Baines now leaving a portal over here.
Yeah, there is one set up.
He already did. He's now trying to go for the last escape. I feel he should maybe move into mid and prep.
Oh,
prep a bit.
Damage onto Helsef. His HoT comes in as well. And that's a good combination from the two. And the red team members to try and pick up Helsef. Helsef is probably going to get res here. Oh, the cleave comes out. Syndrone almost goes down himself. And that was close. Needed to be very careful there.
This is good.
Are coming back, but look, they've lost the caps. They've just about got the auto node.
Still, they're in such a good position. Okay, they don't even need the cleanup. We still have a portal from Benz over on that altar. We need to keep that in mind. Honey's staying around just to be safe right now, with a good advance over to the mid node. And Lola Mentalist right now is only holding that neutral for as long as he can. They have the upper hand on mid, and they can actually, if they want to, completely go with 5 people, or at least 4 if we keep Lola Mentalist over on the far node, into mid if they want to. But Night Junior going down, and Honey is only now moving into mid. I think she should have gone there earlier.
Well, they got him up fine, but they lost the temple. That's the problem, and maybe she should have actually gone to temple out of anything there. But they did get him back up.
That would have been too late, anyways.
Yeah, at least they survived, and they've moved the fight over to temple now. So they're just going to have to do it the hard way and get the decap. But blue team probably going to head over towards. There you go. Look, their movement over towards this auto node is going to be Helsef, and also.
But there's the portal there.
Yeah.
If needed, I think Honey's going to hold it for a while because she can.
Why is Night Junior on this point now, 1 versus 1? They need to put him in a little bit of a better position sometimes, I feel, at the moment. And
I think Honey's going to give the call. Do we see a portal falling back to Alta? Otherwise, this is going to be lost in just a matter of seconds. Right now, no, they're on the aggressive. Honey's trying to escape. Sinuna with the chase, porting upwards. She's trying... Oh, she tried the juke jump. I like it. Sadly, Sinuna did not quite fall.
Oh, wait! Knight's going to get the port. He's going to get the banner. Oh, plays from Knight Jr. Sustain over on the altar. Nice way to line the sight. And Honey needs to be careful with it. They can keep the focus on, but Knight needs to surround himself onto her. And unfortunately, he doesn't get that in the end, and they're just going to sustain. I really feel like, I mean, at least if Knight Jr. had pushed over towards Alta, when they won that temple fight, they really could have plussed up over on the midpoint. And Minishi downstayed here over on the mid. And they might be able to pick that up, but no one's in the position to get... Oh, Intigo's going to get the Trank! No. Where's Red Team?
Oh, Trank? Really?
Oh, almost!
Shots there last second. Upstairs, we also saw Little Mentalist trying to be cheeky at first. I think that was really the plan of Knight Jr. staying there for so long and trying to force that 1v1 fight. But in the end, we saw Sinuna going over there just with a quick short bow auto attack, interrupting all of that. But Little Mentalist back in position. Are they going to spot it? Little Mentalist with the car. Sinuna spots it and he gets it. We didn't see any kind of interrupt on that attack. Is he going to go for it again? He will. He will. Sinuna always needs to keep an eye on that, and that might inhibit his fighting ability. But Skova going to take over from that. They might actually switch out. Are pretty safe with the tempo right now. Portal to mid, that's gonna be the decap, and that's important.
Oh, no, he doesn't get the decap.
No.
Very close, though. It means he has to full cap again, but that means the Mensmer can come over to this fight over on the altar, hopefully get something out of this fight on this side of the map. Try and get the 2 cap at least while they sustain the caps, sustain the buff, sorry. But really, they're not going to be able to do this. Shots downstairs now. Move down with Intigo. He just needs to, every so often, stealth up, move back out, and then just try and get the engage while he goes for the touch onto that Tranquility buff there, onto that Tranquility channel. Scovo gets knocked back here as Lolamensis tries to get some extra damage onto him. And actually, Scovo might go down here. He can rotate through those achievements. Does get back into Earth shortly to get that protection up. Should be okay for a little bit of time as he gets back into water here. But that's how fast the Elementals can regen back up. 1 cap apiece, 40 points ahead for blue team. 6 minutes left in the game. Honey tries to move over towards the altar now as she needs to switch with Knight Jr. to try and sustain this. Whether or not she's coming for the res as well is a very, very big invitation as Helseth and Syndrome are waiting here. She can't go for that res. She needs to go on point. Good job from her. And now red team are 1 man down, trying to hold buffs, trying to hold caps. It's not looking good for them.
But Benz is also there. We have a portal. Is he going to go back through? No. Oh, that was actually a Helseth portal, I think. It might have been. At least he's now for the contest on mid.
Ben still has his up as well.
Is up. Oh yeah, it was a Helseth portal. But Sinuna might be the man of the hour with the decap on the temple. Really putting the red team in their tracks. Are we going to see a quick decap on mid? Maybe. Helseth is the one in position to put a stop to all that. He's in stealth still. But the port on there. He's going to maintain that cap, but Helseth's not really the person that should maybe maintain that. I'm surprised that Benz didn't follow up on that and try and just get Helseth down. Decap coming through. Sinuna and Helseth grouping around.
Stinus has reappeared as well as we see the buff coming back up. 11:30, 8:30, 5:30, and 2:30.
Oh, but shut downstairs. Intigo in downstate. Can they?
No! Syndrome comes in
coming in from the side. Is it going to be a stomp on Intigo? We see the refuge coming out. Syndrome for the second rest. Ben's going for the rest as well. They're trying to get the attacks, but the poison comes out last second, and the damage is good. They keep him down.
That's it. Oh, Syndrome with the plays again. This man is on a mission this week, I swear to God.
Knight Jr. might be able to do it, and he actually interrupts the cast of the Tranquility. There will not be a 3 cap for you today, but maybe just a manual 3 cap.
Yeah, red team. I mean, blue team have committed so much down here. I mean, that's the thing, by putting Sin downstairs, as well. They've lost the mobility up top, and him and Minishi are doing most of the work in terms of trying to get the caps. All red team need to do now is send members down and keep these points. Unfortunately, they're about to fail over on the temple, and maybe fail over on the midpoint as well. Scobo and Helseth are plus 2 versus 1 versus Lola Mentalist, and he goes off node. So red team don't keep the cap for long, and they need to make sure they keep some focus on this map. At the moment, Bane's trying to get some focus down on Minishi. If they pick up the kill on him, they might be able to come back into this game. We've still got the Tranquility downstairs as well, as Knight Jr. again is sustaining in a 1v1 between himself and Intigo.
But it's looking good. At least they got the cap on the temple first. And now, HoT going for the contest instead of trying to defend against Synderne in the 1v1. But that's going to bring him down. And Synderne on his way to the decap anyways. Double outer point cap coming in for a short duration. Did we see the portal back in mid?
Oh,
no, we did
Baines?
not. Where did the portal go?
Just looking, Baines is actually... Oh, a shot goes into stealth here. I was watching to see if Baines could get the res there, actually, but... not able to in the end. He did portal up to the top of Keep.
But look downstairs. That's important right now. Synderne trying to go for it again, and Knight Jr. is the only one there to defend. Ben's coming in as well, but Knight Jr. needs to bring in the sustain.
Look, they've moved back over towards the altar. This is great from
playing it so nicely.
Yeah, bring on HoT. I've just got the decap on the altar as well. Just as red team are about to come back. Oh my god, they're only 10 points away. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. This is a very close game. Not sure we're hyping it up as much as we probably should be. Although I'm knackered, so that's the reason. And anyway, as we see the rest of the team moving towards the bottom now. Red team members trying to get the kill on Intigo. Redux as he goes quite low here. But red team are really committing to this. They came into the downstate. Go for the channel. Go for the channel.
Needs to go for the channel. Anyone moving down. We have the upstairs.
Where's Sin? There he is.
Deciding to go for that.
Oh!
And we have Sin again. Did we see the block? Synderne down. They could get a quick kill on Synderne. We saw the interrupt on that upper stairs buff. Upstairs buff. Now we're going to see Helseth moving over to the farmer, but Lola Mentalist I think is going to be quick enough, but will he? Yes, he will. Nice dodge of that knockback. No tech, and they are just playing with the points. Is it going to be buff or is it going to be decap? One of the two is going to go to someone soon. Helseth again on that. Lola Mentalist not going to be quick enough. That's going to be the buff, and that's going to equalize the score. No, but from the side is Honey coming, saving the day. The double cap is going to bring them into the lead.
Yeah, double cap. We've still got all of it's going over on stillness at the moment. But Helseth gets the port up, blinks towards the altar. No one is watching out for the stealth of Helseth. We're going to see shot coming in. Is he going to be... I got no, he stealths onto him, and he gets the steal, and that is a flipping clutch from shot there. No! But it's enough. It's just enough, but they need to keep tempo. They lose it. They've got so much riding on the 2 cap that they don't even keep it. This is a massive mistake from red team. They need to keep control of their nodes, and they lose the 2 cap and get 2 cap themselves. That is too much. Again, the overcommittal.
Oh, but maybe at least the buff is going to come out. The buff is now uncontested. Of course, they don't have any caps, so the double points aren't really going to count for much. But maybe they can make it work. It's not that much, and it's only 1 minute. They just need to turn it around somehow now. They're keeping it even. 20 points, not even 15 points about, is currently the lead for them. That's 3 stomps. That's a decap somewhere for just the remainder of the time, but they need to be very, very quick, and they're splitting their forces right now. Scopo might be the answer to that. Lola Mentalist and the Thief shot. They should be able to get the kill on Scopo, but is it going to be quick enough? They're still keeping it very close. The stomp and the decap would do it, but they need to do it so quickly.
No, it's too late. They've still got the cap over on the water. It's way too late. And then keep the cap mid. And that... at the end of the game, Red's movement. Oh, good lord.
If they just stayed with the double cap.
Oh my good lord. And it's that pressure to move around the map so much.
Red team wins a capture point.
They're going to be kicking themselves a little bit for that.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. But who will not be kicking themselves is Bring on HoT, where we saw those guys now win the Weekly Cup. And yes, I want to remind you guys, this is the Weekly Cup. We're on Thursday right now. It's not Sunday, you're not mistaken. This was a bloody brilliant match We see brought into the third game some good entertainment on a Thursday night, and bring on HoT is gonna bring on home the gems.
Almost 2 hours later than usual. No, an
Yes.
hour. No, it is almost 2 hours.
I should be sleeping right now.
Nick's tired. I'm on my second wind. Let's go! Another cast! Let's do it. Anyway,
Let's get another weekly going.
because Nick needs to go to bed, we are going to do a very, very quick gem giveaway. And we need to do this fast. So what we're going to do is we are going to just do...
Take your time. Sleep is for the week.
It's for the weekend. No.
That too. For the week on the weekend.
We're going to do a 400 gem giveaway. First of all, I have to see it. I'm not sure if I've got anything else to do. So, anything else to do? Of course I've got other stuff to do. Oh, I don't have any mowers left. That's unfortunate. Mowers?
Any
Minis.
mowers?
Minis. Llamas minis.
No
Don't have any
mowers.
left. So 400 gems. Hashtag.
Yes.
Hashtag trousers.
Hashtag trousers. Your fighting trousers. Wait,
Yeah.
what was it? What? Okay. Tell the people the name you want to give the character, your next character.
Oh yeah. What? I can't remember.
What? Was it Tiny Trouser Person?
Oh. Tiny trouser person.
Something like that.
I don't know. I have to check that out on the Go forecast. I don't know.
It was something with Trouser Person. I'm fairly sure.
Fantastic trousers featuring your
Trousers.
Featuring your trousers.
What are your trousers of choice? Buy trousers now on trousers.com. That's probably actually a thing. I do not
I'm
advertise
actually
for them.
not wearing trousers. Proof. There's my knee. It's my knee. Ooh, sexy knee.
Are you doing an Alex?
Yes, I am. Oh God,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that's where it's from. Oh yeah, the CS:GO thing. Here's my elbow as well. Didn't show that off, did it? Yeah, well, and my shoulder. Sorry. Anyway,
The cheeky elbow.
a cheeky elbow. Hashtag trousers for your chance to win 400 gems. You must be following the channel.
Are they gonna win trousers made out of gems, Jebro?
Nope.
Will you make it happen?
If anyone wants to send me a picture of a trousers made out of gems, very good artwork, then yeah.
Jebro wants to see pictures of your trousers. Of your trouser area.
No! Never happening. Never happening. Thanks for joining us. I know we had Helsef streaming as well, so, you know, there's always the temptation to go and watch him scream and shout. But thank you for joining us for the cast as well.
Oh,
this
we're
evening.
just screaming, shout nonsense. Same thing.
I don't know. It's kind of fun to watch Helsef. I enjoy watching him myself. It does very well. To get
From
our
time to
viewers.
time.
And we have a lot of people watching the cup tonight, as well as a lot of teams taking part. And that's all I care about at the end of the day. It's good to have a lot of the community coming out. So we had probably about 500 or so there, about 250 here, about 100 or so on the Spanish channel actually. So all in all,
Espanol.
getting close to a K on the ESL Weekly Cup, which we want to have for the 100th, of course, which is in 3 weeks.
Yeah. All the
hashtag-
go for. A bit more than a K, please.
The
Make
go
it
for
happen.
as well. We did have a K plus on the weekend.
Yeah, we did. Which is why I said a bit more than a K.
Oh, a bit more than a K. Okay.
A bit more meaning double, please. Okay?
It's not Jebro trousers. It's just trousers.
Jebro trousers.
We
It's
only have
fighting
71
trousers.
out of the two.
Do you know fighting trousers? There's a pretty entertaining rap called Fighting Trousers.
No.
Fighting Trousers from I think Professor Elemental. Check it out on YouTube. It's actually pretty fun. Dude.
We need to really just do a show of me and you just talking absolute
Yeah.
bollocks. Because it would work as a thing.
It would.
It would be just like us. Hello, Nick. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright.
Hi.
Trousers. And then the conversation would just, explode.
We
Not
have
the
no
trousers.
limit of nonsense. We would start at trousers and end at probably physics
need-
for some reason.
We don't need to swear to be entertaining. And bollocks is definitely
I
not swearing.
need to.
Well, we can add swearing.
I am missing one very vital word that I always used to bring into the mix. It's an English swear word I used to use in my German casting, because on the German side of things, no one gives a damn if you swear. And there's one word I'm really missing for casting, because it describes so many situations so brilliantly, but I can't use it. You guys can guess what it is. I won't tell you. At least not while this is an ESL broadcast. If I stream myself, I'm gonna use it plentiful.
Okay, congrats to Mad Visions. I love your name. That's a great name.
Mad Visions.
Love it. Good job.
I think you take too many drugs.
Oh, he's just got Mad Visions. Oh, right, that's why.
Rick.
Yes, I like to rig the gem giveaways Powerpuff Alex reprise. Of course I do.
That's also a good
what
name.
I spend my whole time doing.
Yeah.
It's actually
Figuring
pretty
out
good.
cunning ways of rigging gem giveaways.
And ripping
And giving
you
it, instead of giving it to random people, giving it to some really specific random person.
Because that actually probably takes more effort. So don't get all the
Most
links
likely.
up. Yeah, thank you. You did say hello in chat, so I appreciate that. Sending you your gem code now. Thank you, sir, for following the channel. Yeah, otherwise, I've been Jebro, this has been Chronic. Don't forget to follow us both on Twitter, because we both do various things. As Nick said, he does give you old man comments.
Yeah. And
Actually quite
I don't really tweet much, but always when I'm on events, I tweet a lot. And since I'm working for ESL right now, I'm on events all the time, so I might actually get into tweeting.
He works for ESL as well, so
Yeah.
you might see some fun behind-the-scenes action.
From time to time, yeah.
I won't show you fun behind-the-scenes action unless I go on trips again like I did recently, but that's not going to happen for a while, other than something. No, I'm never growing a moustache. I look weird with it. It's odd. I'd rather have the douchebag beard. Anyway, I carry it well, that's fine. Okay, guys, thank you very much for
Do
watching.
not mock the mustache.
No.
Okay,
Nick's-
now sign off. Oh,
Yeah, okay, you extended it, not me.
yeah. I know.
Thank you for watching the ESL Weekly Cup. Don't forget to salute. Ah, threw you off there. Oh no, I didn't. What's your hand doing?
It was mid
What are you doing?
stop.
Are you doing that?
It was like salute. No, not
Oh,
yet.
yeah, look.
Oh, not yet. No, I wasn't quite sure.
Ah,
Let's go. Goodbye, people.
Sisu. Kisses.
Sad sandwich.